My brothers and sisters, welcome to talk number 94 out of 117 scriptures in the Old Testament that every single person should know. I want to take you to the book of Joel, And you can go to either Joel chapter 3 or it's in Joel chapter 2, verse 27. Some versions of the Bible number this particular verse a little differently. So you might find this particular verse in Joel chapter 3 or Joel chapter 2, verse 27. So let's take a look at this, because through the prophet Joel, the Lord speaks of how he will pour out his Spirit upon all flesh. So let's take a look at Joel chapter 2, verse 27. You shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I, the Lord, am your God, and there is none else. And my people shall never again be put to shame. And it shall come to pass afterwards that I will pour out my Spirit on all flesh. Your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions. Even upon the men servants and maidservants in those days, I will pour out my Spirit. You know, one of the most amazing events in the New Testament is the conversion of the Gentiles. If you go to the book of Acts of the Apostles and you read the story from Acts chapter 9 all the way to the Council of Jerusalem in Acts chapter 15, you see that the sign that the Gentiles could enter into the new and eternal covenant was exactly this prophecy in Joel chapter 3, that the Lord would pour out his Spirit upon all flesh. And so this is one of the definitive signs that the Gentiles could enter into the covenant. But let's look at it at a personal level. God wants to pour out his Spirit. He doesn't want to just give a little bit of his Spirit. He wants to pour it out. And all we have to do is open up our hearts and say, Lord, pour out your Spirit. Fill me with all of the gifts of the Spirit, all of the fruits of the Spirit, so that I can live the faith. May the Lord pour out his Spirit in your life as well.